I have been brainstorming for what feels like 3 hours. I feel like I've gotten nothing done. I've been on Pinterest. I will persist. This wall has been my wall for the longest time, and I feel really nostalgic about it. My very first YouTube video was a room tour, and it was mostly just this wall, because this is like the big thing in my room, essentially. Everyone looks at my room, they're like, oh my god, your wall, but I'm destroying it. Or not really, I wouldn't say destroying it. I'm revamping it. I'm taking everything down. Not everything. I'm taking a lot of things down. I don't know if I'm ready. But yeah, I'm kind of sad now. This is the last time that you'll see this wall for all of it in its entire glory. And now it is time for me to move on. Time for me to take everything down. Okay. I feel like I messed up somehow when I was putting things on this wall because I was like, I'm never gonna take things down. But here I am, 5 years later. I'm gonna try to carefully rip things off without like taking the paint off. The main things that I'm worried about is this award plaque that I got from YGP, which is a ballet competition, and also this thing. I just realized that this is screwed into this wall. Oh, nothing's working. So what I originally was planning on doing was that I was going to install shelves above my bed, but because I live in California, which is a very earthquake-prone place, my parents did not think it was safe to install shelves on top of my head, just in case there's like a massive earthquake and then the shelves fall on my head while I'm sleeping. That'd be very bad. I'm not gonna put on shelves. And also, it was like we had an earthquake today that was a pretty big one. So they're extra paranoid, and I'm a little bit paranoid as well. Shelves are not going above my wall or above my bed. I don't really know what I want to do with the space above my bed. I feel like it's very cluttered and messy and just outdated. And I kind of want to take everything down. Not entirely sure yet. Oh, okay. I'm really proud of the condition of this space. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to install this huge mirror. I need to get a screwdriver and then I'll be fine. I'm back and I have a couple of screwdrivers, so hopefully I will be able to remove this board. Confused.
一个手掌，一个手捂。
这是我的。 I'm gonna change now because it is so hot and trying to like do work in this top and jeans sucks. So I'm changed and now I guess I have to focus on like the big picture. I want to have a plant maybe here. Yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. So excited. I'm going to get ready for bed, but this is what I have so far. Pretty happy with it. I put up the Hamilton poster again, as you can see, and I put up the string of fairy lights above like all of it. So this is what it looks like without my face. I'm just gonna call it a night right now. Not entirely sure what I want to do with that middle section just yet, but figure something out. What are you doing here? You should come on in. Oh my god, this is horrible. Okay, well, hey, I don't know how to do this. Welcome to my room. Actually, no, it's hot. So it has been a hot second since changed my room and talked about it. So it's finally happening. We're doing the thing. We're doing the room tour. So I actually changed up a bunch of stuff in my room a couple of months ago and wasn't entirely sure if this is what I wanted it to be like. So I just procrastinated on filming this part of the room tour for a really long time, and I avoided taking pictures of my room because I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted my room to look like. But since it's already been like this for like 2 months, I think it's gonna stay like this. So let's start with the first section of this room tour, aka this section that I always film in front of. The first part of the room tour. Okay. Over here we have my table that I don't know where it's from, and this chair which I don't know where it's from. A lot of people ask me. I have no idea. I'm really bad at this. See if I can try to be better. Hey, this is my desk. Yeah, that's about it. So in this corner here we have my iMac where I do most of my work. In this corner is this, I don't even know what these are called. Dividers, shelf things. They hold some magazines. I have my favorite magazines, New Philosopher, Yoga Journal, and also Frankie magazine, as well as some notebooks. And then I also have 2 candles over here, which I just like leave here now, even though I put them out because I was in the autumn mood, but it's summer and it's almost autumn again, so there's that. In this corner over here, I have 2 more candles. This pen thing that I don't really know what it's called. An alarm clock that I don't use and it's not working anymore. And this thing that charges my AirPods, Apple Watch, and phone. And a bunch of other random stuff. I also have my journal, this remote that controls these lights. You can see. Yeah, you could not tell. Whatever. Remote that controls my lights. And there's my desk. This is horrible. Next section over here, I have my wall grid, which is just a bunch of random assortments. And I also have more random stickers over here, as well as even more random stickers over here. Yeah. The top section of my posters, the one on the top left corner is one that I drew in like 8th grade. The middle is a postcard from the Strand, and then there are a bunch of postcards from the Strand. Moving on to the main section of my room, aka my bed. The bed is in the middle of the room, as one can see, and I didn't really know what I was doing up there, but I'll explain in detail later. But first, let's talk about this. I have a bunch of pillows. This is a peach from Cacao Friends. This is one that I got from Amazon. This is a sticker with Rue, aka the best duo ever. And I got this from Disneyland, and as well as this Captain American pillow, also from Disneyland. This is gifted. This was stolen from my sister. This is also gifted from Sarah and Jinty. Okay, part 2.5 of this room tour. Over here, I have this Hamilton poster, which is a quote from the Schuyler sisters, and I have these Happy Hello bookmarks that are Hamilton related, as well as this Hamilton sticker. These 2 are these like promotional art graphic for Mary H.K. Choi's books. I really thought they were super pretty, and I really like the art, like the covers for Mary H.K. Choi's books. This was part of a package when I ordered something from, I think it's Function of Beauty, which is like shampoo, and it says thank you for being you, so super cute. This is a sketch that Wendy Shu drew when I went to BEA, and it's like the most beautiful card captor castle. It's like the most beautiful cardcaptor sakura art I've ever seen. Right here is a sticker of Peggy from Redbubble. It says fight like a girl. These 2 stickers from Monty's Good Burger and Champs. Another sticker from Redbubble. This is a postcard that my friend sent me a long time ago, and also another art that my friend sent me a long time ago of a sketch that she drew. One of my favorite quotes from Paper Towns by John Green, and then various Polaroids that didn't really fit on my other Polaroid wall but made me pretty happy, as well as a Why is Straight the Default, which is a quote from Simon vs. Homo Sapiens Agenda, aka one of my favorite books ever. And And finally, these are just like a bunch of random tickets. Over here is another poster from, this is a poster of the Yule Ball, which is a scene in one of the Harry Potter books. I can't even remember right now. And last but not least, I have this line of bookmarks from Happy Hello Art from when I was like obsessed with their bookmarks. They're just various characters. I have like the Lunar Chronicles, the Raven Cycle, Shadowhunters, Six of Crows, Percy Jackson, and A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't really use these, but they're cute. Some stickers, more postcards, just a bunch of random things. And yeah, moving on to the biggest, most prominent change of my room, which is this section over here. Why did I think wearing a sweater in 90-degree weather would be a good idea? I'm gonna put my hair up. Look acceptable, right? This is part 3 of my room tour. Over here, I have my new friend. I named him. I posted on Instagram stories. I'm so sorry. My new friend. Then I have my chest of drawers, which contain clothes, random stuff, electronical things. A lot of electronical things. Don't want to go into detail about that just because I think it's not very interesting. Over here I have some books and magazines that are like related to my to-do list. For example, I need to mail this out. I need to read this soon, and I also am planning on skimming through this magazine as well. Down here I have Polaroids of myself. These are probably like my 2 favorite Polaroids that I've taken or people have taken of me. So this is a picture that my friend took of me when we were going to a competition, and she just took it from the side and I was in the middle practicing. Show her. This came out really, really nice. This is a Polaroid of myself that I literally took on self-timer. I don't know how I did it. I think you can do self-timer. Oh yeah, on the camera I had, you could do self-timer, and I literally put it on a tripod, posed, took the picture, and it came out really, really nice. So it's to make me really happy. Here I have my jar of scrunchies. Very useful. And my thing of jewelry. In this corner, I have my camera and my various lens, some tissues, and this thing of files, like magazines that I like, a handbook for yoga, yearbooks throughout the years. You know the drill. Onto the wall of fame. Hey, look, it's me! As you probably knew from watching earlier in this video, I installed a huge circle mirror and I'm very, very happy with it. Then I surrounded it with a bunch of Polaroids that made it look nice, and also there's a Six of Crows poster above it. In this corner over here, not much has changed. It's just a corkboard with a bunch of cards. Black is the color, Darkest Minds poster, some random stuff, picture from my kindergarten class, a wafer poster, and yeah, that's mostly it. This is probably my favorite corner, or like new addition to my room, because it is honestly the only new addition to my room. My favorite part. Okay, before we continue, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of things. I just wanted to say I have another basket over here with more magazines and random things that I need to get rid of. Hey. Okay, moving on to part 4 of this room tour. Here I have my Victrola, in which I play music sometimes with the few vinyls that I have. All's good. Over here are just a bunch of succulents that are slowly dying and a bunch of candles. I'm so sorry to my succulents. Truly sorry. These are Polaroids that I didn't want to stick on my wall, but I liked, so they're just here for display purposes. Succulents that are going to die, I apologize in advance. Candles, more plants. So this radio in the corner is really cool because like it's an actual radio, and also I can connect my phone and play Bluetooth on it, but I don't really do that very often. This is also like a little thing for pretty pictures, and I have a notebook on top. I have various fake plants that I made into a bouquet, as well as my diffuser and these things that I got for the diffuser, a random cup, my Google Home. Okay, we made it to part 4, I think, maybe part 5 of my room tour, aka this corner with my bookshelf. I'm not gonna go into details. This is not a bookshelf tour, but yeah, here's my bookshelf. It's organized by color. It's got these lights, makes it cute and stuff. In this corner, I have 2 post-its. One is a quote from, I don't know, either John Green or Hank Green. It's from Vlogbrothers. It says, read books, care about things, get excited, want it to be too down on yourself, enjoy the ever-present game of knowing. And this is a a No Mourners, No Funerals poster, which is a quote inspired by one of my favorite books, okay, Six of Crows. Before we move on, let's get down on the ground. Okay, so we're down here. I mostly wanted to talk about my vinyl collection, which I keep in this corner, and this is my tripod case, which I don't know what to do. I have a couple of random posters hidden in the corner behind my bookshelf that I don't really want to confront right now. Okay, my vinyls. I recently got this one, which is Backstreet Boys, makes me very happy. Yes, the Hamilton one, which was like on my wish list for so long. Bleacher's Gone Now, which is my favorite album of last year. Some Walt Disney original soundtrack ones. The Love Simon one, which was the very first vinyl I got. And finally, my favorite Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 3 in D major. I love this collection. It's great. Oh, and this is the door to my bathroom. Wall number 2. This is my very large bookshelf. That's about it. It's just a really big bookshelf of my favorite books. My favorite series, cookbooks, favorite series, Clock That Is Not Working, pink books, and ARCs. I also have a letterboard that I haven't changed this quote since I first got it. And also Jacques, my very first plant that is clearly wilting because it needs water. I will water them right after I'm done with this tour. I promise I water my plants. I do my best to take care of my plants. That's mostly it. Just a giant shelf. And I have a mirror over there. Okay, we made it back to square one. We're at this mirror and this is the door that you entered through. I have this sun hat that I recently purchased. I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it an addition to my wall. So I really only have 2 walls, which is this one and this one. Over here, I didn't really talk about it, but it's like giant mirrors. That's my closet. Yeah, my closet is a giant window. So this is a very cohesive, extensive room tour that I'm out of breath. That makes you understand the structure of my room a little bit better. Oh, does that make you dizzy? Kind of makes me dizzy. Okay, so we made it full circle. I'm finished with this room tour. I hope you enjoyed this video of me trying to revamp my room and make it a little bit less cluttered, but it's still pretty cluttered and confused. And I hope you liked me explaining all of the things in my room, I suppose. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you next time. Bye!